Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new. I don't know what to do with my makeup. I have a lot of palettes surrounding me right now. I don't know what to do. So I thought, what if I'm gonna do a get ready with me, but like a palette bingo? That I'm also kind of scared to do, but I'm gonna roll a palette and then randomly select some shadows. And then I'm gonna do my makeup and I'm just gonna chat with you guys. It might very well be that I roll up a palette that I do not want to use because I'm not in the vibe for that, and then I will re-roll. But so I have all my palettes in here, I think. Yeah, I think. Yep. The newest one is also in here, so just checking that. And I will roll a palette. Let's see. Well, I can say what I'll be working on, but if I don't like it, I won't. Oh my gosh, Colourpop, but I have all of my Colourpop shadows, like singles in a palette. So do I randomize from that? Let's roll one option, like another one. Let's see what it wants us to do. My 𝓮𝓮𝓮 singles. Okay, so surely we're working on some singles today. I'm gonna grab those palettes. Gosh, no palette today. Okay, so here's the thing. I have this palette. Ooh, that's gonna slide. I'm gonna put those right there. I have this palette with 𝓮𝓮𝓮 singles. These 3 rows are 𝓮𝓮𝓮. And then here I have some Beauty Bay, question mark? Yeah, all Beauty Bay depotted shadows. So we could randomize from this. Some are not in this palette because I'm working on them in different projects. And then my Colourpop shadows are in 2 palettes. So I have one palette with more of the rainbowy shadows. Again, some are missing because I have some in my palette, I have some in other projects, so there's that. And then I also have the neutrals in here, together with some Glam Shop Overflow and my Computer Shop singles. So what do we do? Shall I just count them all and then randomize from those numbers? Like all the Colourpop ones. I don't really feel like doing 𝓮𝓮𝓮 because they're neutral, and there's also some shadows in there I'm not the biggest fan of. So I'm gonna count all of the Colourpop shadows that I have, and then we're gonna randomize from those. I'll be right back. All right, so I've counted. I have 58 Colourpop shadows. Okay, my cat is playing with her little puzzle. She's digging out the treats that I put in for her, so if you hear something, that's her. 58 shadows, so we're gonna start with this palette. This is 1, and then going across and down, and then the kind of more neutral shadows are like at the back. Is this making any sense? So this I believe was 39, and then this is 40 going across and down. Gosh, I hope this makes sense. I'm gonna roll, let's do 5 numbers. No, that's the wrong app. No, that's also the wrong app. So 1 through 58. No re-rolls. We're gonna randomize 5, I guess. Let's see. 36. 1, 27, 53, and 50. Okay, so I think we'll get a nice mix of colors and neutrals, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna see what those are. Okay, so here are all of my colors. I've just put them in an old Colourpop palette, and I've popped out the little insert, like this thing, just so I could take them out easier and tell you what the shades are. So the first one, this kind of orangey, warm toned, I don't know what to call this, is called Garden Date, and it is from the Sweet Talk palette. I've just put like the first 2 letters of every palette, and I keep forgetting the names of the palettes. The second shade is this one right here, a matte yellow, and this is the shade Eco from the Lush Life palette. Then we have the shade Hello Fabulous. This is from the Lizzie McGuire palette. So like a purple shimmer. And then 2 neutrals. This one is Droid Protocol. So that is from the Child palette. The Star Wars one, if you will. And this one is Stay Sharp from the Garden Variety. So kind of a boring color story, honestly. Boring but easy. I think I could work with this. The purple one, I don't know, we could use that maybe as a topper or a lower lash line. But let's get to doing my makeup. This definitely helped picking my shadows because I had no idea what to do. Let's see. So I'm gonna start with the darkest brown and put that in the outer corner. And just go from there, I guess. Again, don't expect like super cool, exciting makeup for me. Especially now, I've been in sort of a rut when it comes to doing my makeup. I have just been slapping on the same old shadows without really the joy of creating looks, honestly. And also I've had a lot of days where I just did not put any makeup on at all because I couldn't be bothered. Like I have days when I go to the office and I wear makeup then, but I also have one day where I work from home, and most days my face will stay bare. And most weekends my face also stays bare. I don't know if it's like the season or something, maybe because it's warm and sunny. I'm fine. I'm lounging around all day, so who really cares about makeup? But maybe it's just that I don't have any creative juices anymore. That could also very well be the case. So okay, the darkest shade is in my outer corner. I'm gonna blend with a clean brush first. So I don't really know what's going on. Maybe it's just, I just had this realization a few days ago where I was like, I'm not feeling well mentally. And that really scared me because I'm sort of used to, I don't want to say I'm used to it because that feels very heavy. I'm, by the way, going into the lighter brown to blend out that outer corner shadow. So not used to, but I've had some cases of a slight sort of seasonal depression kind of thing, or more like a rut where I was like, what am I doing? What is my purpose? You know, maybe you know, maybe you don't know. But that's nothing strange for me. However, that usually comes with the days growing darker again. So say October, November, December. I know January, February are very hard months for me, but it is August right now. And that kind of scared me. I was like, this feeling in this time of year, I don't want it. I don't want it. Where is it coming from? So that's been kind of hard on me. Not really knowing why I'm feeling this way right now, where I have this feeling like it shouldn't be possible because it's it's nice out, it's sunny, it's bright. I should be loving everything right now, and I'm just not. So I don't know what it is. I'm gonna go into the yellow to blend out some more. And it's been with up and down. So like there's been days where I'm fine and nothing's really going on, but there's also been days where like I can feel myself slipping, and it's a scary feeling. So there's that. Not really that you can do anything with that information, but I just want to chat, and I want to be honest, and I don't want to come on here and be like, hello, everything's great, I love everything, my life is amazing, because that's just not how I feel right now. I've had an amazing summer. We had a lovely holiday, which was 4 days of festival. I've talked about that so many videos. I felt it getting annoying, but it was just so amazing. I can only say, if you ever have the chance to go to Tomorrowland in Belgium, go, because it's crazy. I love it. I've met so many nice people there. Once again, the vibes are amazing, immaculate, and it really is like a world of its own, and I mean that in the very best way. It's not like a pretentious feel where we're like, oh, look at us, here we are, but it genuinely feels like you're in a fairy tale world for just a day, or however many days you're going. I felt like I was not on planet Earth, and that was a very nice break, because there's just things going on in the world that make me very frustrated that I can't really seem to do anything about. So having that as a break was amazing. I'm looking for the brush that I want to use. So yeah, if you ever have a chance to go there, I can only highly recommend it. But we did that, and just coming back and going back to work, and it's been fine, but it's also been kind of difficult, where I'm like, yeah, now what? Like, I need something to look forward to, and I don't really know what that thing's gonna be yet, so I don't know. There's that. I'm gonna go into the shimmery orange, and I'm gonna put that on my lid. Or should I use my fingers? Maybe I should use my fingers. Most of the times it will apply a little bit better. That is a pretty shade. Okay, yeah, that works. Soaking it in while applying, like, what is this look? Do I like it or not? But I think I do. Yeah, I think I do. And it actually, funnily enough, matches kind of my dress and the sunny weather of today. So today's still a good day, getting nice weather. We've cleaned, or we tried to clean, our little backyard pool yesterday, because we've had some days with lesser weather, so it's turned a little bit green, and there were like things floating around it, you know, it happens. So we tried to clean that yesterday so we can use it still today, and yeah, we're just hopeful that in the next couple of weeks we still will get nice enough weather to use it before taking it down for the end of the season, because it has been so nice when it's warm to just get into that pool and lounge around in it. I usually just get a floaty and hop on that and read a book and just dip my toes in whenever I'm feeling really hot. It's very nice. So we hope that we can enjoy it still a little bit longer before we have to take it down. Not looking forward to that, by the way, but that is something for later. I'm gonna do something of a base. So I'm also gonna put that yellow on my lower lash line and then top it with the purple, I think. Let me swatch that purple. Could I put that as a topper? on like the orange. Do I want to do that? Maybe I do. I don't really feel like doing a purple lower lash line, so I'm gonna take just a little bit of the purple. I don't know, did I ruin it? I'm not sure. I think it kind of works. I'm just gonna focus in the middle. You know what? You know what? I'm not mad about that. I think that I like that more than doing a purple lower lash line. But we are gonna do something to my lower lash line. So I'm gonna put that yellow. Once again, the stories completely died down. I just don't know. I have so much respect for people who do get ready with me and tell stories, because I just cannot seem to get or to keep the ball rolling basically while doing my makeup and chatting. It just stops. It just stops. The words stop coming out. I don't know what I was talking about. I don't know where I was going. So sorry about that. I had this whole idea of what I was going to talk about and it just didn't happen. I just gave you a little update of how I'm feeling and that's it. Okay, so I've done on my lower lash line what I've done in my crease. This, that, and then that. Ooh. And now I'm gonna put the shimmers on as well, but I am gonna use a brush. Where is that? For the amount of brushes that I use, the amount of brushes that I have is insane. I use the same 4 brushes basically. Where is that one? And I have to look for the specific ones every time. Where is it? Oh, there it is. It's also always the like small brushes. They just disappear into the collection. Okay, pick some up of that orange. Put it on my lower lash. Okay, there's that. And I'm gonna also take a tiny bit of that purple. Could hear my cat stretching out. Every time when she's laying down and she's like stretching out, getting comfortable, she always makes these weird noises. So we've done that. I think that's it for like the eyeshadows. Maybe I should have zoomed you guys in while doing this, but here's the look. Let's do some white pencil in my inner corner because I love that. Just to brighten it up. That is sort of pinky white, but okay. The orange kind of transferred onto the pencil, but we're good, we're good. It at least brightened it up. So that is all I wanted. And then some mascara. I honestly think I should be replacing this. I think I've had it for more than 3 months, but I haven't felt like going out and buying any one yet. I'm lazy. Maybe today's the day. I also really need to buy some shampoo because I'm almost out of my shampoo bar, so maybe that's a mission for today. I buy some shampoo and buy some new mascara. So there's that. Do some blush for this look. I mean, I could go with like this orange one, but I think I'm gonna go with that one. I have been loving that one lately. So just a little bit. I'm gonna use the viewfinder as my mirror. I keep putting away the palette with the mirror. I do that as well in the mornings. I'm like, I'm done eyeshadow, so now I don't need the mirror. I'm like, wait, I need to do blush, and I put away the mirror. I'm like, wait, I need to do highlight. So that is what we're gonna do next. highlighter. Let me get my palette. This bad boy. Yep, you know which one we're gonna do. My favorite out of all of them. It's kind of more difficult than doing the blush without a go mirror, but I think we're fine. Put that one on those. Do people still do that? I like to do that. I think it's cute. So there we go. And then for lips, let me pull out this drawer. What do we have here? I have the 𝓮𝓼 lip oil thing. The Made by Mitchell Beamed Sugar Gloss. And then I have some NYX Butter Glosses that we could do. I think we could do a darker lip. Or do we do like a nude? I think I want to do this one. This is the NYX Butter Gloss Bling in the shade Hustler. I think that's a good one. But which like shimmers. These smell so good. I'm gonna get a mirror. It's like caramel fudgy. Oh my gosh, I want to lick it off my lips right away. Okay, so there's that. Yep, I like that. It's a darker shade, but I do like the sparkles. So okay, pop them back in. Now hit your elbow on the way of putting it back. Here is the finished look. Don't mind the pimple on my face. I just popped that this morning. Oops. Here we go. You know what? I think it's actually kind of cute for a random color story. We did get lucky because most of the shadows work together. That purple was kind of a standout, but I do like it sort of topped over the middle of the lid. It gives it something special. So here it is. I really hope you enjoyed this video, even though the story made no sense once again, but if you have seen more of my get ready with me's and whatnot, you know how they go. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will hopefully see you in one of my next videos. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.